Hey, you're watching AI Addict. I'm John, and this is GMC's all-new Hummer EV.
Before we start, I'd like to thank More GMC in Los Gatos for providing us with this vehicle.
GMC claims this vehicle produces 1,000 horsepower. Additionally, it also makes 1,100 foot-pounds of torque, which it needs because it does weigh over 9,000 pounds. But despite all these numbers, it does 0 to 60 in a whopping 3.3 seconds. It does this using a 246 kilowatt hour battery that weighs nearly as much as a brand new Honda Civic. So when you put it into a chart compared to a Rivian and other EVs, despite having almost twice the battery capacity, the range is nearly similar, which a lot of people can view as a downside. But I'm here to show you that today there's a lot of upsides about this vehicle as well. One of the first benefits of this vehicle I'll mention is that similar to a Jeep, you can move a flap up here and in no time, your roof just comes straight off of the vehicle. You can walk around to the front for an automatic trunk, which I absolutely love. And they have these lovely little cases you can actually wrap your roofs in. The roof just easily fits right inside the front. And when you're done with that, you can just come right around, you just hold the button and it just goes right back down. It's very convenient. And just like that, I'm now riding high in my T-top. And after just 90 seconds, now all 4 roof panels have been taken off of the car and stored in the front trunk, which was honestly way too easy. I used to have a Mazda Miata hardtop that would take anywhere from 10 to 15 minutes with multiple people doing bolts and straps trying to get that thing on and off a vehicle. This again, too easy. Another cool and key distinct feature of the Hummer EV is its electronic releasing tailgate, which also has an electronically releasing tailgate step, which when opened showcases 2 kicker speakers. You know, if you're someone who wants every feature a vehicle has to offer. Now, if you want to get inside it, there is a lever to help you get up and into the vehicle. And over here, if you're on the go in the wild and you need power tools, there is a 400-watt plug right here to power any of the tools you need on the go. Now let me put this back down and come over here to the tonneau cover. It, like a Rivian, has an electronic tonneau cover that works actually very, very well. And it's very smooth, as you can see right now. And just like that, it's very easy just to close it and be on your way. Another really cool distinct feature about the Hummer EV is that if you hold this button here for 3 seconds, you activate CrabWalk, which is really, really cool.
CrabWalk allows all the wheels to turn in the same direction. GMC claims you can use this mode to navigate obstacles off-road as seen, but in reality, we found it to be more of a gimmick. You can only turn the wheel 15 degrees before you start to turn again, allowing for only a short slide over a long distance. In addition to CrabWalk, the Hummer has multiple driving modes with 3D graphics powered by Unreal Engine 5. Available options to choose from include an off-road mode for when you want to hit the dirt trails, a terrain mode for maximum maneuverability, torque, and traction during low-speed driving conditions, a tow and haul mode for all your rigorous towing needs for up to 7,500 pounds, and lastly, a normal drive mode for everyday driving to work or the grocery store. Now, let's see what Vivek thinks of the interior of the Hummer.
There's a decent amount of space back here, but I would like to say that it does not match the overall size of this truck. If you're comparing the room in the cab to the cab of a 2500 series full-size American pickup truck, you're going to find it's a lot more cramped back here, more similar to maybe a Chevy Tahoe. Back here we have some storage behind there, armrest down here, and some more storage a little bit back here. The bottom of these seats fold up. There's some storage under here as well as the emergency roadside kit. All of the materials on the inside of this truck are synthetic and designed to be hosed off when it gets dirty. Moving on to the front seat of the Hummer EV. You got 2 big screens right in front of you. It comes with Google Assistant, Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, Amazon Alexa, and a whole slew of apps that you can download. One thing I do really like are all of the cameras all around this truck. If I put it in reverse, I can see a top view, I can see rear view, I can do a different type of rear view, I can do a different type of front view, I can do side views to see where my tires are at. There's a camera that focuses on the trailer hitch. Front seats are heated and ventilated. You got plenty of storage. There's 2 cup holders right here. There is a little storage slot right here with wireless charging, a USB-C and a USB-A. Big storage spot down there, and a massive center console that'll easily fit a 6-pack.
We all know the Hummer is fast, but how does it handle stopping 9,000 pounds? Let's find out.
All right, 50-mile-an-hour emergency braking. Ugh. I mean, it's okay for a car this big. It's heavy, so you have to give it credit for that. It's stopping a lot of weight, but there's a weird thing on this. As soon as I press the brake pedal, there's a delay. I don't know what the braking system does, but I press the brake pedal all the way to the floor, and after it gets to the floor, then it really starts to lock up the wheels, engage the ABS, and brake like a normal car should. I'll do it again for you one more time. All right, 56 miles an hour.
Oh my God.
If you look out through the window, you can tell that we are taking quite a long distance to stop this vehicle.
So first impressions with this vehicle while driving is actually quite different than any other vehicle I've ever driven. Despite weighing over 9,000 pounds, most of that weight's in the battery down low. So like right now, we are on a mountain road, a road that a lot of the young kids like to come to drift, to go over the speed limit, and do pretty much most of the illegal things up here in the mountains. But right now, I'm carving these hills. I'm carving these turns. I feel like I'm in my BMW M3 from back in the day. It's handling it just as well. It's mostly due to that rear wheel steering and the fact that it just bites and plows with that immense 1,000 horsepower it's capable of. As for the suspension, it's very comfortable and very durable. I'm not really feeling that small stuff, while also feeling very cushioned on the big stuff. So one con in this vehicle is the body roll. As we just take that big turn right there, whoa, yeah, you definitely feel it. They could have used more beefier sway bars in this vehicle, but I'm sure they already did put massive sway bars in it. So that is a caveat. Another caveat is when you hit the brakes, you just dip down, and when you accelerate, you dip back. That's from the actual suspension lifting and lowering, because it, again, has to be able to handle those big rocks while also being dampered for those tiny little pebbles in the road. But overall, this vehicle, I do like it. It's so neat having a vehicle that is as quick as a Tesla lets you overtake vehicles on a tiny little narrow road while weighing over 9,000 pounds. It's incredible. I mean, I don't know if the price is worth it, but if it was priced similar to a Rivian, I think I'd own one. There's no reason someone needs this vehicle, but hey, who doesn't want it?